Alright, flashback to around 4 months ago. I'm chilling on YouTube when suddenly this comes into my recommended.
Yo, these are the bomb!
And they're air popped, not fried.
What are these? We call them popcorners.
Say their name. Popcorners. Break into something good.
If you're not in the know, the commercial advertises these, popcorners.
Do one better.
What does that even mean? The commercial features several actors from the show Breaking Bad, which if you couldn't tell, I love. Flash forward to now, and I finally have my hands on all flavors of this corn-derived delight. So since I like making videos, I figured I'd try and do a sort of tier list of all the flavors, ranking each of them based on categories ranging from S tier all the way down to D tier. So without further ado, let us begin. We're gonna start off with something a bit more basic. As I said, kettle corn is a pretty basic flavor. It's a mix of sweet and salty, so I feel like anyone would like it. I'd call it a very inoffensive and neutral flavor. It doesn't set its sights too high, and for that, it gets a solid B tier. It does work as a good starting ground as we get into more complex flavors though. Next up, we have white cheddar, which is actually the one featured in the commercial, and I'd say it doesn't disappoint. While obviously tasting like cheese, the taste isn't extremely strong, instead being a nice hint of cheesiness on an already good chip. As I wisely said in my initial impressions, it's kind of like Cheetos, but like actually good. White cheddar is a very solid flavor, which I can safely put in A tier. So this next one is called spicy queso, well, that's actually fine. As you can see in my face, I was expecting death with spicy queso, but was pleasantly surprised. I'm not very good with spicy stuff, so I figured this flavor would leave me dead on arrival. However, while there is some spice to it, it's not nearly enough to kill me, so thanks popcorners. The only thing detracting from the flavor is that I feel like you couldn't just eat it on its own. It would be great if you had a drink or something, but on its own merits, spicy queso hits B tier. Next up is sweet chili, which I had almost zero expectations going in, yet somehow those expectations were not surpassed. I don't know what it is about this flavor, but it's just unpleasant. It has some of the spice from queso, but also it just has a terrible taste. I genuinely don't think that there's a single person who enjoys this, and I think its good qualities can just be found in other flavors. D tier. So, you know how I said I had all the flavors? I lied. Basically, in my long and arduous search, I was unable to find the cinnamon flavor. I mean, I checked nearly every grocery store in the state of Connecticut, and nothing. So, here's a Cinnabon instead. S tier. Oh yeah, couldn't find salt and vinegar either, but like, who cares? How about we'll just put it in C tier, you know, have a nice rounded list. Alright, the last one is, where's the bag? S tier. If you know me, you may know that I'm a salted popcorn lover, so you really should have seen this coming. Objectively, this does exactly what it sets out to do, translate salted popcorn into a chip. And it may be that I spent 2 minutes outside, but it reminded me of the beauties of civilization. That's about all. I had a great time making this video. Wait, you found the cinnamon flavor? Are you serious? Yeah, so at some point my dad actually found the cinnamon flavor. I tried it. Still S tier. Anyway, yeah, here's the final tier list. Hope this was entertaining, and I'll see you whenever there's another Breaking Bad endorsed product that comes around.